Got some mud flaps from Tecoom. So they're pretty thick, they're pretty sturdy feeling. They're a nice stamp. They have left and right on them. They have the holes already drilled and everything else. Like I said, they're pretty thick. I'm trying to move them around and everything, so they're quite hard. So the only thing is they're not pliable, but they seem pretty tough to where they won't crack or anything, and they'll catch anything you got coming off your tires. Just they have a good look. I like the little satin look to them. So yeah, let's install these. They also come, one has it, one doesn't, with some 3M adhesive tape. So whenever you put it up there, it will adhese itself to the backing part to it. I'm going to say that this is probably either the rear or the front, and we will just determine that. Actually, it says it. Start reading. Sorry, I'm perspirating. It's humid. But this one's the front. It doesn't have the adhesive backing. This one is the rear, and it says rear left, front right, rear right. So let's go ahead and put these on and see how they go. It does come with some mounting hardware, and the instructions look pretty straightforward for existing and non-existing. So the front has all existing hardware, so let's throw that on real quick and take a look at it. I will say from these instructions, it is one of the most simple upgrades you can ever do if you're looking towards doing this or replacing anything, because all it does is take the existing screws and replaces them. On top of that, well, it doesn't replace the screws, you take them out and it replaces where it goes. You don't cut, you don't do anything, it lines up perfectly. The contours in here match up to the body lines, even with your little spat right there. So all you do is you just remove screws and put them back. That's pretty simple. Let's do that. It looks like it's a T15 for in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop these out. Alright, so with all those removed, all you have to do is, it's just 4 of them, put this back up here, and it lines perfectly right back up with where they go. Alright, so look at that. It lines straight up. Everything goes in as planned. Can you see that? Look at that. Looks good. The molding on it looks perfect. Lined up really well. Standing back. Looks really good. So now we got the back there. It's easy, a little bit easier whenever you take off the wheels and tires, especially in the back. But I have a little 1/4 inch for the T15, and that's what we're going to use. So let's get back there. Alright, just like the front, it uses these 2 existing screws, and then there's one more that goes in on top of, you have your adhesive strip. And I've kind of wiped this down. I need to wipe it down one more time. But let me grab the other mud flap, and we'll take a look at where this 3rd screw goes. Alright, so looking at the instructions, this 3rd screw is optional. These are already 2 that are in here, right here on the back spat down here. And then this 3rd one is just optional. And it would go where this hole is right here through the tape. But that's optional. So we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to take these off down here and put this thing on. Alright, now that we have both screws out and everything, we'll peel off this back tape, like so. And then we'll place this right where it goes. And like before, it lines up perfectly with the bolt holes and the body line. And look at that. Look at how it just lines up with the body line. Simple and easy, just one hand tool. If you want to drill out this one, drill out that one and put it in. But you don't have to. So it sticks good and everything else. That's the back. And this is the front. Look at how sweet that looks. That Goes great towards the body line. Your state might need it for you to have good registration and all, and keep up with the DOT rules so that you don't kick stuff up with your tires. But down here we don't need these, but they still look sweet. And there's no modification. That's what I like, is they bolt straight up. So they match my everything with my truck. So I really enjoy that. Man, those look good. So let's talk about it. So this was one of the easiest jobs I've ever done to put a modification on a vehicle. This is the most straightforward installation ever, with no modification, nothing really taken off, just a couple screws and then put right back on, and it meets up to the body like nobody's business. So like I said, I really like these. They would do good. See all this splash mark right here? That won't be there with those. Neither will this one. It would catch all the debris and everything else from where I work. All the nasty, dirty mud. So, but yeah, if you live in a place where you are required to have mud flaps with your truck or anything else, or you just don't want to kick mud up on your vehicle or hit something with some rocks or something. Me personally, like I said, I live in the South, so we really don't have DOT regulations like that. We don't have emissions and stuff like that to meet certain standards of the road with mud flaps and all that. We can have our tires sticking all the way out. But if you don't want rocks and mud and other junk all over the side of your vehicle, kind of like how I have on there and there, these work. They work perfect. I really like them. Like I said, they seem like extremely good quality. So yeah, if you want to take a look at some, check out the link in the description below. They are on Amazon. The company is called Tecoom, or Tecoom, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. T-E-C-O-O-M right here. So yeah, I mean, we got the mud flaps, and then we got these awesome fog lights. So there's a video on the fog lights. Check them out. They're a little bit harder to install, but hey, I like them and they work. They work perfect. They have a lot better sight at night than the OE lights. But yeah, so we're talking about mud flaps. So I want to thank you for joining in to another episode of The Shop. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to like the video, help you out somehow, as I've made your truck look pretty cool, or helped you out with some road regulations, yeah, give me a like. But check out in the link, I can't even speak today. Check out in the link in the description below on these two items from Tecoom, and yeah, get yours. So thanks again, till next time.